from the greatest city in the world. This is Tanya and Steve.
We get up, we get dressed, waking up, Newcastle's best. Live and free, Triple M's, Tanya and Steve.
Oh, day 3.
Morning.
Wow. Crikey, what is that?
Well, you were saying the other day that you wanted a mask. By the way, this isn't yours, it's mine.
Oh.
Because I couldn't get a bigger size.
She's got a mask which has big, like a mouth teeth on it.
Yeah. Well, when I put it on for my husband this morning, he went, oh my God, bikey chick. He thinks it looks like a bikey chick. I think it just looks like a very happy face.
Can I just tell you one thing?
What?
You're wearing it upside down. Because at the moment, guys, I'll give you the... Please let me explain it. It's got a moustache, and then it's got teeth on below, and then a chin. She had it upside down, so it looked like she had a goatee.
That makes more sense.
Better?
That's better now.
There you go.
Does that look like a smile?
Why do you think I jumped back? It was like, why has Teddy got a goatee?
I love it, though.
Yeah, I like them.
You like it?
Have you seen the ones online where they're identical to your face?
Yes.
And they go,
then-
Stu, put your mask on, and they pull them down.
Yeah.
But think about that. Think about that. It's to get that one side gag everywhere you go,
Totally.
isn't it?
Exactly.
I've been doing this, waiting for this all morning. And I had it on upside down in my first presentation to you. What a bummer.
Do it again, Tanya.
Yeah,
Turn around, pretend the show's starting again.
This was how it was supposed to go.
Okay, so all right, I'll look at you, Risey.
Oh, good morning, Steve.
Yes, hello, Risey, and good morning to you, Tanya.
Morning.
Oh, my goodness, that's a lovely mask. So, Risey, I was saying, yes, it doesn't have the same effect,
I
does it?
know. Bummer. But one chance.
I did, I laughed at those, though, and it's like, excuse me, you need a mask. I tell you what, if anyone says to you with that one, because it looks a little bit like the Joker.
It does a little
If anyone
bit.
says that to you, you know, it's like, well, they don't realise that you're not wearing a mask.
To me, it looks like the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Do you know what I mean?
It's got that,
the Mexican
Halloween
type
feel to it and all
Yeah.
that gear.
I like it.
Where'd you get that?
Online. Yeah, I've got so many masks. I've got masks for Lockie.
Yeah.
I got the ones that I got for all of us last year.
Yep.
Yes.
I've now got a couple of these ones. I've got a pretty one too for summer.
Oh, no.
So I'm long-term planning here, which is really sad.
No, I think it's important that everyone realises we're equally as bored as they are.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
Planning masks for the months ahead.
I got to
That's how boring I am.
I got to the point yesterday where I actually tried to make up websites in my head that I could buy something from. Now, I haven't online shopped,
Yeah.
but yesterday I went, oh, well, something.
Yeah.
Funny you
Just
say that,
something.
Steve. Well, I went for my big walk, right?
Yep.
This is all around Newcastle, Islington yesterday.
Yep.
And a couple of the lovely little shops in Islington that are closed, I was snapping their websites to go home and see if there's something I should buy from them. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yes.
Yep.
you're just bored.
I get it. I really get it. It's to do something, and particularly, you know, as we go through, as we experience with the Sydney people and everything,
Yeah.
you do your little house jobs and you think, oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
And then eventually it's like, well, that's done.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah.
did the worst thing ever last night.
What's that?
Well, I had a mate ring up who's worrying about his drinking in lockdown, and so we FaceTime each other, and I was there to save him, but I got drunk.
I know, Rosie. He texted me. He texted me about 9 o'clock. We were texting about something else, and then Steve said, "I'm a bit drunky-wunky," and I went, "Oh God, is Deanna there?" Yeah. Oh, good. At least she'll put him to bed.
It was true. I realised that. So anyone, if you know, and it's a serious subject if you're worrying about your drinking, don't text me, I won't help you at all.
Not at all.
I'm an
He's
enabler.
He's an enabler.
So he had a beer too. The mate had a beer as well.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah, oh, look, it wasn't dead serious.
Yeah.
He was just
okay.
going, oh, look, I'm drinking too much, like all of us.
what he tells
Wasn't like
himself.
serious, yeah.
Make himself feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know you could FaceTime for rehab, though, so it's good to see him again.
Was he up to day 232 or something like
I
that?
think it was the doctor that came in and went, oh, shut that off.
It's Tanya and Steve. We're away for a Wednesday. Here's Elton John.
You can never know what it's like.
We all just looked out the window, and there's poor pregnant EP Nikki throwing up into a cup.
No, Tanya.
Legitimately
Throwing up into a clear cup.
I know. It
Goody,
was a
we get
clear
to see
cup.
it too. That's fantastic.
Well, look, you know what? On that, Nick, I've got something for you.
Don't come in here and vomit on us.
Please don't.
because
Stay out there and listen.
she will be a mum in a few months' time. How lovely is that?
It is lovely.
So I went a-seeking, I did. I went a-seeking some bedtime stories for her to read to her little one.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Cue the music, Risey.
Okay.
I'll give you an example of what's ahead of you, Nick. This little book is called Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber.
Wait a second. What's it called again?
Rosie, see that dumb button?
Yes.
Put your finger on it.
Okay, I'll get ready.
And away you go, Tanya.
What do you mean? Can I just say, though, a beaver is a large semi-aquatic broad-tailed rodent that is native to North America.
Okay.
All right? So get that in your brain, you dirty thing. Here we go. Brenda's beaver needs a barber. Brenda has a beaver, and she's ready to confess. As soft and sweet as it may be, her beaver is a mess.
Oh, my God.
Brenda's beaver's big. Brenda's beaver's hairy. Every guy who sees it says that Brenda's beaver's scary. You getting this, Nick?
Tanya?
What?
Have you thought this through?
It's a beaver. What's wrong with you guys? There's even pictures of Brenda taking a beaver to the beach.
Well, how do you
Look
do?
at those beavers.
Well, gee.
There.
Oh, no, that's quite a beaver.
He's even got buck teeth.
Yeah, yes.
Brenda took her beaver for a swim down at the lake. By the looks that she received, she figured that was a mistake. You still on board?
I'm still going on.
She stuffed that furry mound into a swimming suit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Nick's throwing up again.
It stuck out all around. It was anything but cute.
Oh, look at the... Oh, yeah. No,
yeah,
that's...
there's the
oh.
hairy beaver in
Yeah.
the
There
suit,
you
yeah.
go.
It's like-
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I continue?
Look, one more, please. One more.
Some who saw it laughed. Others were just stunned. Brenda's beaver was hanging out, soaking up the sun. Her friends could not believe
I'm
her.
gonna kill this music,
Tanya,
Steve. Yeah.
Did you find this book inside a shop where it was out the back? Or children's stories just upstairs.
No, it's seriously a children's book.
Okay.
It's part of the Reach Around series.
Oh, reach around. Oh my God! Stop! Stop!
What?
Stop it.
It's for kids.
Stop! Say no more. Excuse me. We're in the same shop. Where's the reach around section? Oh, that's 2 stores out.
I'm serious. They're supposed to be so adults can get something out of it too. Well, I've showed you the pictures. It's a cute little beaver going for a walk.
Tanya,
Reach around.
Tanya, we're going to go to a commercial break,
Yeah.
and I'm going to tell you what a reach around is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the studio while Steve shows you.
I'm not going to show her. I'll just
So you're
tell
going to
her.
demonstrate.
Goodness me.
Anyway,
Yeah, here's one I
Wait,
found. There was a young girl from Nantucket.
Google Reach Around, Daniel.
well, honestly, it's a cute book because by the end of it, the beaver's had a beautiful haircut and Brenda's
it's
happy to show him off.
It's a happy ending, is it?
It is.
It's a happy ending.
Yeah.
The happy ending is a
Yeah.
little girl runs around showing everyone a clean beaver. Will you stop it?
You guys cut me off, but it's a cute story.
No, we
I
didn't
love
cut
it.
you off. We saved our careers.
Oh, wow.
Rosie.
I didn't know where I was for a second then, Steve.
No, I'm bullshitting. You think I'm going to show her what a rich...
There it
We
is.
don't want to see anymore. As much as it pains me to do this, I'm afraid we need to.
Show intervention.
I haven't heard that before.
It's a show intervention. We need to gather the team around. We are in lockdown. We are going through things. But what people don't realise, Tanya, you and I have been locked down for nearly 9 years now.
Yeah, true.
You know?
True.
All those people that are like, in their lounge rooms saying, oh, I've seen you for 2 weeks in a row. That's Tanya in my life. And I just thought this could be going on in households. We'll use us to lead the way as something that maybe a little bit irritating to the family here.
What's that?
It's when you drink your water out of your water bottle.
I know. It's not the quietest, is it?
Actual recording of Tanya drinking the water.
Because
Have you thought of putting the thing to your lip and cut out the slurp bit?
I can't because there's an air hole and you've got to suck it in order to make it work. It's true.
No, sometimes you hold the bottle way away from your mouth.
Yeah, I know, because that's a different variety of water release and you've got to squirt that one.
Help me out, Nick.
It's disgusting, Tanya. It must stop. It must stop. It's like you're at preschool, like watching someone with their first ever drink bottle.
Honestly, I know it's water, but if she drinks milk, we have to put a placemat down.
It's kind of like you're playing for the Newcastle Knights. You know, they all used to share a drink bottle and you used to go
Yeah.
squirt it straight in their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she finishes a break, squirts it like she's just done a hard-on tackle.
Oh, look, what can I do?
No, well, I'm just saying, is this... You're aware of it.
There's nothing I can do. It's the way the
No,
drink bottle is
there is
designed.
something you can do. You can drink like a normal person. Have you thought of that? Watch this. I'll show you. Put it to your lip.
But mine doesn't work like that. It's an athlete bottle.
Oh, my God.
Of course it is.
It's what all our athletes, we all drink like that.
We all drink like that. Yes, it's an athlete bottle, isn't it?
It is.
No, you just don't know how to use it properly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's true.
You got it. I've got two. One of them is the slurpy suck one.
Yeah.
The other one is the squirt from a high. Right?
You don't need to do either of those things. They're just drink bottles, aren't they, Nick?
It's pretty simple.
It's really simple. In fact, it's one of the basic things from a breast as a child. You don't stand back and squeeze. You just put it to your mouth and sip.
Well, I don't know how to do it. Seriously.
Clearly.
And that was another...
Show intervention.
I don't think we achieved anything. did we?
No,
She just
do it.
ended with, I don't know how to drink. Then we actually achieved nothing,
No,
guys.
we can't help you.
It's just Tanya doesn't know how to use a water bottle.
Now she's aware at least.
Well, I've always been aware that I'm annoying. I just can't change it. So deal with it.
Fair enough. Fair call.
Good to see you. Looking forward to growth. I'm definitely finding I'm talking to myself a lot more now.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones because since we last spoke to this particular lady, you are in a singles bubble.
True.
Yeah.
But we live in separate houses, so
I
I'm
know.
home alone a lot.
Yeah.
A
well,
lot.
We're talking about being single and this weird world that we're in with Sammy Lucas. As we know, Sammy does her Romantically Challenged podcast. And I know the latest one is all about that, the bubble, being single, trying to date, trying to have some sort of social life when you're in a bubble. And I
Hey,
thought it was a
Sammy.
great idea. Hi, Sam.
Good morning from my bubble, guys. How are you?
Well, okay.
Have you registered someone to come over and share it?
I have, but I stuffed it up. I did not choose wisely with my bubble buddy.
Oh.
I made all kinds of mistakes there. Remember when it was funny when we used to say, who would you be stranded on a deserted island with?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
who would be your choice? Well, that's actually happening for us right now for singles. But instead of the deserted island, it's our homes and our bubbles. And so when I was sort of looking around for my desert island buddy or my single bubble buddy, as far as I could see, George Clooney was not available. So
Damn.
Plan A was out the window. So I had to go with Plan B, and I stuffed that up as well. It was a rookie error. I chose a girlfriend of mine who's actively dating right now. So we've had like 3 Saturday nights where she's come over and we've watched some trash TV and drunk wine and had a nice meal. But the whole time she's been dating. So she's met this guy. Things are progressing very swiftly, and she has just dumped me for him because I think he can offer certain experiences in her bubble that I am not able to offer.
Oh, do go on, Sammy. What would that? Oh, mate.
Oh,
I'm
that's...
left bubbleless, and I am now taking applications for a new bubble buddy.
Yeah. Try one, because I'm sure you've got plenty of male friends. Have a crack at a guy friend, mate.
Well, 1, they must be able to cook, and 2, if they can give a really good foot massage, they will shoot to the top of the application list.
Well, look, we're laughing about it, but at the same time, we've only here in the Hunter been in lockdown 2 weeks. You guys
Yeah.
have been going months now. So, I mean, how do you? I was actually FaceTiming a girlfriend in Sydney yesterday. She's going off a nut. She's like you. She's single.
Yeah.
And, we were talking about mental health. She's actually seeing a psychiatrist
Yeah.
online at the moment.
Yeah, for singles and people who live alone as well, the challenges, I think, of the lockdowns are really just heightened by those feelings of isolation and loneliness. And it is unnatural for people to be alone as long as we have in these lockdowns. For me, it's looking for the positives, those tiny little slivers of a silver lining, like the fact for me that this is happening in winter is great, because when I pop down in the morning to grab my essential coffee, I don't even have to take my pajama top off.
Yeah.
I just throw a puffy jacket on over the top,
Yeah.
and no one knows what's going on underneath,
Yeah.
which is a little win. But, I mean, lockdowns are the perfect storm for mental health issues for singles, because the recipe is not great when you combine the lack of social content, not eating well, drinking too much, not exercising as much as you should, not moving, just not going out and socialising. And it's easier to get away with things that are crappy for your mental and physical health when you live alone, and there's no one there to sort of tap you on the shoulder and go, really, should you be pouring that glass of wine at 2:00 on a Wednesday afternoon? That's not a wise choice, Sam. But, you mentioned my podcast, and I did a wonderful episode with the world's best therapist, Rachel Boise, and she gave me the best tip. She said, you know that quote, dance like no one is watching? You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of that, at the moment, a mantra for singles should be live like someone is watching.
Yeah.
You know, would you not shower for 3 days if someone was there watching you? Probably not. Would you eat the entire packet of Tin Tams in one sitting? Yeah, I probably would anyway, but you know what I mean? Like,
That is a really good takeaway.
Yeah, live like someone is watching. But you know, on the flip side, a lot of singles are, I think, in Sydney and in Melbourne, this time round, because we've been there before, I think there have been more discussions around mental health. More singles are taking control and being more responsible this time around. I think we're more aware of how important it is to check in and look after your mental and physical health as well.
I've never, and again, we're only 2 weeks in, but I've never FaceTime more than I have in the last week, and it's just for a chat, and more than, because I hate talking on the phone, despise talking on the phone. I'll text, but I don't mind FaceTime, and then you get to see expression, and you get to see my sister, and so I make it a daily dose of FaceTime someone.
Yeah, and I think it's important to reach out to your single friends if you are coupled up.
Yeah.
Please don't. Even that single friend that's always the life of the party and the loud one that's always got jokes to tell and looks like they're living their best life, you know, I think just reach out to them because, are we living our best lives right now? No. Are we trying to live our best lockdown lives right now? Yes, we are trying. And it really makes a big difference just for someone to just even text, are you okay? What do you need? A friend of mine dropped off a pot plant a couple of weeks ago to help me through lockdown. That lasted 24 hours. I killed it within 24 hours. But you know what? It was the thought that counted.
Okay, so mental note, only send cactus to Sammy Lucas.
Or champagne.
Or champagne.
Plant murderer. Interesting, isn't it, though? And I raised this last night with the person I was FaceTiming. Can you imagine this situation we're living in 30 years ago? With no social media contact.
Without the technology.
Can you?
Exactly.
I can't even imagine it.
No, I know. Well, look, Sammy, great to talk to you. I encourage people to get onto your podcast, Romantically Challenged. It's fabulous, and we wish you all the best, and we'll chat again soon.
Thanks, guys. Just send your applications to sammylucas.com for my single bubble bath.
Well,
thank you.
we hear Caleb Ponga's going to have a place spare soon, so
Absolutely.
we'll let him know.
Thanks, Sammy.
Guys.
There's Sammy Lucas.
Wow. It's definitely reach out to your single friends. I hadn't talked to that girlfriend for a while.
Yeah.
And yesterday she took me on a tour of her apartment when we were FaceTiming.
Yeah.
And, you know, she wouldn't normally do that.
Well,
but
it's
there's
interesting.
nothing else to say or do.
But it's interesting you say, because Sammy raised it too, single friends or people who live alone.
Absolutely.
Because I always think single.
Yeah.
Because, I'm well, I've got Baxter.
Yeah.
But I'm there alone.
Yeah.
For a week at a time.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it.
Well, let me ask you again in 2 months.
Tanya and Steve. Triple M.
Tanya?
Yeah.
Can we swap spots?
No.
No, it'll be fun.
No.
Just change things up a little bit.
No.
I'll stand where you are and you stand where I am.
No, Steve wants to change spots because the ever-vomiting EP Nikki, because she's 12 weeks pregnant, is standing beside him right now. Now, thanks for throwing up in a plastic cup so we could all see it earlier today.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
What did you hear for the journey?
I'd like to make it clear, my dog Baxter has been banned from the studio due to EP Nikki saying, he's a bit smelly. But she can throw up in a clear cup. And it's like, nothing wrong with that, carry on.
Now, what we quickly
I'm sorry.
wanted to do is throw it out there, give Nick a bit of hope and heart, because you thought the magic 3-month mark you would not have suffering morning sickness.
Yeah, absolutely. I was always told, all my research said 12 weeks, you're all good. You're out in second trimester and you're fine. But that hasn't happened. It's actually gotten worse for me, so I'm a bit stressed.
Have you asked your mum?
Yes.
What did she go through?
She had a mix. She had 4 kids, and there was a bit of a mix with all of them.
She's popping them out in the kitchen.
She had bad morning sickness, but never the whole way through.
Okay.
I'm hoping it
How'd
stops.
you go, T?
13 weeks.
Yeah, look, I was okay. I was terrible for the first few months, and then I was coming to work, so I'd just sort of, throw up in the toilet and then come on the air and then go, excuse me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with the Girls.
13353 though. I think EP Nikki wants a little bit of support. Is this going to end? Is the morning sickness going to last 40 weeks, or is it around the 13-week mark, 14 week, that it might start getting better? Because Nikki is looking Can you say terrible?
Yeah.
She's looking
Yeah,
terrible, and
there's
she's
no
vomiting
glow.
in front of us all morning.
Yeah.
See, the positive thing about it, though, Raz, is I don't get my period anymore, and that's what it's a nice break from those cramps. How's that?
That's
How am I
really
going?
good. You can come to coffee with the girls anytime.
Thanks,
Oh,
mate.
Ebony Nicky's now answering phones, and she just put on the screen, I vomited into Jake's beanie last night.
Hey, upside is it's warm.
Did you tell him?
Does he know?
Okay.
He was wearing it.
Well, that's our question. Can you give her
Wow.
any hope? Or were you one of the unlucky ones that went all the way through with
Remember,
morning sickness? 'Cause
Kate-
that can happen.
What about your Lucy?
She was fine. First three, she was fine. And the last one, morning sickness until the 12, 13 week mark, and then
No
better.
problems.
No problems.
I don't remember too many people getting it, like particularly Nick, it's standing out to me more because, obviously over the years I've known a lot of pregnant women and haven't seen it this bad.
Yeah.
Michelle's giving us a call.
Well, Michelle, hello.
Hello, good morning.
And can you give Nick some hope and heart?
Not at all.
Oh, good.
I think the actual question, Michelle, is can you give us some hope and heart?
I went for 8 months and then had a little bit of time off, but the last few weeks I started back again.
Oh.
And that happened with both of my children.
You had more than one child, Michelle.
I had
You
2,
went
and
back.
my obstetrician said it won't happen again, but it happened again.
Oh, my God. That's not good.
He also did say, though, that the sicker you are, it means the healthier that little baby is.
Because he's sucking all your nutrients.
That's great news.
Well, that's good to hang on to, Michelle.
It is. That was my only thought process was this baby's healthy, so I'll put up with it.
I'm presuming you had a healthy baby?
I did. I had 2 beautiful, healthy
There
babies.
you go.
That's
Okay.
lovely.
All right.
All right. Well,
Thank you,
I
Michelle.
still think it's a little less about Nick, a bit more about us.
well, there is also Dallas. I don't think Dallas has got too many good things for Nick either.
Dallas.
Hi, Dallas.
Hi, how you going?
Good.
What I started is the day I conceived, from the day that I was into labour, which was 8 3/4 months.
Oh.
I was sick, and then once I had that, I had it by cesarean.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Hey, stop talking, Dallas, because she's starting to cry. I can't.
We're not
And
kidding.
I only had one.
We're not
No
kidding.
wonder.
She's
Oh, my
actually
God.
getting watery eyes.
I can't do this. This is too much.
You can. You can do this.
Every time I get hungry, I go, okay, I feel good. And they put the food down in front of me, or I have a whiff of something that I could smell. I go, oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that must be horrible.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Dallas.
I think the real standout to us was when Tanya showed Nikki a photo of someone this morning and she nearly vomited.
You did.
I do apologise to that person.
was-
It was
Admittedly, I wish
personal.
I'd put a filter on it now. Yeah, what was it? Valencia, wasn't it? I need to use.
Never liked that filter.
But yeah,
You'll
it's
get through this.
so
Yeah, I
bad.
will. And it'll be all worth it in the end. Of
course it will.
Not
But
really,
yeah.
you'll just have a brat.
No, it'll be beautiful. But yeah, I am trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel at the moment because, yeah, it's day in and day out.
Are you sucking ginger lollies? Someone else told me to tell you that.
No.
Not working?
Oh, look, I was having a bit of ginger, but nothing changed for me. But I haven't tried the ginger lollies. I'm up for anything at this point.
Give that a crack.
Okay.
Did we breeze over the fact you threw up in your husband's beanie?
Yeah. So
That doesn't.
Did we breeze over that?
doesn't.
And Jake
Yeah.
has nice things too. It
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been a $3
he's
came
pretty
up.
off me about that. It was actually a really nice beanie, and he only had one.
Throw it in the wash. It's fine.
Nah, I tried that. He didn't want it.
Okay.
And that was Coffee with the Girls.
With Tanya and Steve.
Did you hear
Triple
that?
M.
Just throw it in the wash. What's his problem?